Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, we have a fun collection video to show here today. But before we get dived into that, I do want to keep everyone up to date with the story as it's been kind of progressing. This coming Friday is going to be the first, I think, custody hearing. I've already gotten some correspondence from my lawyer. Some of the DHS, the Department of Human Services people have turned in some paperwork and everything, and it looks like they're recommending to give me the kids. So, thumbs up on that. I think everything's looking good. Just they aren't exactly thrilled about the one-bedroom apartment I'm living in, and to be very honest, it's going to be kind of difficult for me to be able to afford much more for us without this business kind of taking off. So. Again, I'm really gonna step out on a limb here and ask you guys if you could help me sell out of these mystery boxes. It'd be super amazing. I had 200 of them, and at this current point, about 4 months in, we've sold 6. So there's still 194 left. I would really appreciate if anyone would stop by my Instagram shows and my lives, come grab some of these from me. Right now I'm giving away 5 exclusive free comics, total value of $105 for free with every mystery box, so you should be getting your value. Every box comes with 198 slab, mostly Marvel, few DC. That's what I have today, guys. I'd really appreciate any help. Let's have some fun, get on into that collection video, and we'll see you guys. Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, here we are again. Another collection. I don't know, they're just like raining from the sky this summer. Lots of people seem to be trying to move on from their collections. I guess I kind of get it. Things are definitely slowing down right now, but hey, it's summertime. Things are usually slow in the summertime, and I guess I'm willing to grab some more comics. So, we are here in this impromptu setting today because I just think it's hilarious. Another collection in a plastic tote. I'm curious, do you guys find collections in plastic totes? Is this how people store their comics? Because this is, I've found so many collections stored in plastic totes. Have no idea. I've got 2 empty short boxes here ready to go. As usual, I haven't looked through too much of this box. I just kind of made an offer that was reasonable to me, and from what I saw from pictures online that he showed, I saw some cool books in there. We'll see if I find anything crazy big, right? I guess fast forward at this point to the next video, probably tomorrow or 2 days later, when I have sorted through this, and we'll see what kind of gems I found. Alright, here we go, guys. I think it's like 5 days later at this point. We did get through the collection. We're doing a little handheld action in the comic room, or my bedroom. / the comic room. So I've gotten through everything that was in the plastic tote, and I found some really cool stuff. I think a lot of it is going to be hard to part with. Since this collection is a bit smaller, I thought it would be fun to go ahead and show you guys a bunch of what I found and how I have it sorted. So it all amounted to about, it's these 2 boxes. Probably about a short box and 3/4, somewhere around there. I kind of thought it was 2 short boxes, but hey, it's hard to tell with those totes, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and take a look. Now, right here, I've got probably the coolest stuff in here, though there's a lot of cool stuff, really. Origin, part 1 of 4, The Hill. And then these 2 copies here of part 2. So 2 copies of part 2. Signed by Andy Kubert and Paul Jenkins with a COA from Dynamic Forces. So like old school COAs. And then this one by Herb Trimpe. with a COA, number 84 out of 1,000. So that's cool. And then it has part 3, part 4, and part 5, and the final part 6. So those are super duper cool. We're gonna set these backwards right there very carefully. This is always fun to do one-handed and try to film, you know. But all right, so we're gonna take a look. This is some of what I have sorted out to sell, to see if I can get back what I spent. Which with this collection, I want to keep so much. This one's hard, but it is a business, so I'm gonna have to part with something. But we got this Return of the Jedi issues 1, 2, 3, and 4. Super cool. I have these in the sell pile. This Sentry rough cut right here of issue number 1, and the regular of number 1, issue 2, issue 3 by Romita Jr. This cool Valiant run, and there's some more stuff in here. Some X-Men skipped all past it. Some X-Men classics, some Generation M, some Green Lantern, some Infinite Crisis with Jorge Jimenez and George Perez covers, Identity Crisis. There's some cool stuff in here. Let's go ahead and jump over to the box that I freshly bagged and boarded, because these are like the... Now, you've got to find in every collection a Turok Dinosaur Hunter. It's mandatory, guys. You need to find one of those. I think this is a first appearance of Kara Zor-El. There's 2 copies of that. Some of these really awesome Michael Turners here that I just thought were amazing. For Superman, Batman. That one's really cool. So is this one. All these Michael Turners. So grab some of those. And there's a couple more in the run that are Carlos Pacheco. This What If the X-Men Died on Their First Mission. Some Liefeld New Mutants. Unfortunately, there was not a New Mutants 98 in here, but check some of these covers out, guys. Like, really cool. Really cool stuff. 93. There's 86 on going into a little bit of an X Factor. I wouldn't say a run, but just, you know, X Factor cover buys, which is cool. You know, there's some of the cooler covers. This one right here, 71, New Beginning, New Team. There's a random Iron Man. And look at this Liefeld McFarlane X Factor 50. And there's these 2. I put them in the clearbacks because they're these really awesome John Romita Jr. wraparounds for Cable 1. It's just a 2-issue mini limited series that very high grade. The reason I rebagged and boarded a lot of this is it's really high grade. Strike Files. And then we run into some Jim Lee Superman. Probably the most iconic Jim Lee Superman cover right there. And just some more really cool Jim Lee Superman. Randomly found this one. This one's hot right now too. Might be for sale. We got a Jim Lee, some more Jim Lee Supermans. Bane Breaks Batman's Back. What was this one? Red Hood. It's one of the Red Hoods. It's not his first appearance, but it's around. It's like a couple issues after. There's actually these 2 covers. One where Batman's holding that, and then one where Red Hood's holding, I think it's like 638, 639, something like that. First Doomsday. These were cool. I'd never seen some of these, like, in a collection. And I honestly had been thinking about buying a first print recently for like 15, because I don't have one, and it's part of my comic collecting journey. This book is one of the main reasons, not because of what was in this book, but just because I've told the story before. This book was really huge, and that's what got me in the comic shop, was the giant line for people trying to buy this book. I ended up picking a Spider-Man 2099, who ended up becoming my favorite character. But this is the book that got me into the store because of the crowd. So to me, it holds a lot of sentimental value. It's part of my comic collecting journey. So we had a second print here, and check this out, guys, a fourth print. I love how the colors on the Superman is different. A third print, super cool. So second, third, and fourth print. No first print, but it's still cool. 414, iconic cover. Some more Jim Lee Superman. It's not the key, but it's super right around, and it pictures the iconic death of Jason Todd. Jim Lee cover, Batman 500, and then we go into some X-Force, and it gets down into Liefeld covers. So, and this first battle between Deadpool and Cable, I don't know if it's their first meeting, but it's definitely their first fight. 14, here's 13, 12, and then we get some more Liefeld here. Cool Shatterstar cover on 6, Liefeld on 5, that cool Sideways one. Here's a issue 3, a random Daredevil 300, X-Force 1 still polybagged, wasn't Deadpool. 2 copies of the second appearance of Deadpool. First appearance of Shatterstar. We're almost through the box, but I'm telling you, the end of this box, you're going to be like, oh, wow, yeah, that's cool. So Hulk, a random green, or a random G.I. Joe, cool Storm Shadow cover, issue 103. And some of these Frank Miller, Jim Lee, Batman, and Robin, issue 1, 2, and 3. Mighty Thor, 421 and 418. Some Cap. That's a cool one. This Wolverine, The End. I think it's all the issues. I haven't come through and put them in order. Here's number 1, number 2. Yeah, here. Okay, so here's where we start. The rest of this is all Wolverine. One of the most iconic covers right there. So cool. And it's really, like I said, these are really high grade. So I got 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. Here's a 53. They're not in order yet. 38, 44. But I think it's a big majority of them. 47, 48, 49, 35, 36, 37, 20, 24, really cool cover, 26, 56, 60. Like I said, I think it might be hard to part with these Wolverines here. 61 and 63, 150, 151, 20 from Marvel Knights, 33 is the Marvel Knights run, 33, 34, 35, then a Marvel Comics Presents with a cool Wolverine Hulk cover, and issue 46. And a Punisher Warzone one in the back, wraparound. Super fun collection. It's right up my alley. All this 90s stuff. I just love it. You know, you guys know. You know me. this collection was a bunch of fun. As always, if you guys do like this kind of content, feel free, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment about your favorite book. We'll see you guys next time, and have a great day.